Welcome. Welcome back to Loco. Well, so yesterday after the problems that we had, well, there is a reason. Well, for one, were we were using too we did have too much freight on some of the wagons. It did not completely like what we were doing. We did talk about the bulkheads moving on a really small grade with the brakes applied. Uh, he is going to be looking into that. So for right now, today it's going to be just a mismatch of stuff. As you can see here, I've got a line of cars down there, all those tankers. I did get some type of oil set up. This is just going to be temporary until I can actually find an area right here that I want to build it. Because it was really hard to find this stuff. Um, as you can see here, I'm still not all the way done with it because this guy. I got to build a track over to here, but the thing is the way I've built, uh, possible. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically delete this. I do wish that you could get some of your materials back. I really do. I wish you could. It would make a little bit would be a little bit easier, but once again, this game isn't made to be easy. It's made to be fun. It's made to have some type of, it might be the best way I can say is it might be a sandbox game, but overall, you still have to get the materials. You still have to get all that. So I mean, I can see where they're coming from. So today we got heavy goods that we're going to be working on. We're going to be working on the route back to the main yard. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut heavy goods over through. We were talking about doing it down and back, or talking about if I wanted to do a mountain course. I think I'm going to do a mountain course. Heavy goods is just going to have a lot of locomotives. Because I wanted to. I wanted to have that atmosphere where, if you want to run up that, you don't have to, but if you want to, you'll need 4 or 5 locomotives in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back, but there's going to be a lot. So today, also another thing today we're going to be starting to work on is double tracking. We're going to be parallel tracking this part over here. I'm not for sure how well the parallel track's actually going to work because, of course, I don't have a truck over here. But as you can see here, I've already based this entire area off of a single track. So what I'm thinking is, since I don't have the oil here, I'm going to split this off and this is going to become the double track, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Because this is a 1-degree corner. It is 1 all the way around. So if I got it right, it should be 1.15 on the outside to get a perfect corner. I've already built a switch over here just yesterday for oil, but this will actually work more of definitely if we started a little farther out. But I think we might be able to get a double track through here going over. The only problem is the bridge. The bridge and some of the other stuff, like I did not set this up originally for double track. So all the switches are based off of the single one. So there's going to be a lot of deleting today. Be a lot of deleting, a lot of redoing, a lot of stuff. I got to say, other than that, of all the problems that I was having yesterday, we got figured out. Like I said, the bulkheads are a little bit too heavy. He's going to be the most realistic car we have right now with suspension spring and all of that is the TTX well cars. Those are probably one of the most realistic actual suspension based cars we have. So we're going to be using a lot of those settings more often on the cars that we're bringing in. That's going to be the car that we use most. So that should be good. That should be really good. Now, let's think. Because this is actually, and what nobody realizes, This is all at an angle. Yeah, no joke. Let me go here. Let's go to build. Let's go to here. Oh, not oil pump. Let's go to crude oil storage. As you can see here, it's nice and a little bit flat, right? A little bit flat down this way. This is where I was wanting to put it. The only problem is I run into this giant rock. As you can see, it's not quite even, and I like that about the game. I really do. That's one thing that makes it good about the game. But as you can see here, as we get farther and farther up, that grade starts to disappear. This is where I was wanting to start the oil refinery, was right here. I was wanting to start storage on this side, refinery on this side, finished on this side, then basically reverse that one. But that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work at all. I mean, you know, you can sit here and 1,000 times over rework something and something doesn't fit right. Like, honestly, I thought the, come on. Do I not have? No, I don't. Okay. Well, we'll make this work. So as you can see here, once again, we have to expand this area. It is guaranteed we are going to have to expand. The trains are getting so long to the point where you have to shunt from the main yard out here. Can't just sit here and pull up, unload. There is a few things that we can do to make it a little bit better. But yeah, as you can see here, 1.6, 1.1, 0.6. Really nothing here is level. Nothing at all. And you might think it's level, but when you actually get down, you can actually see that curvature. That's what's going on with the yard, which I'm wanting to find a little bit better of a place for the yard. I'm probably going to wind up moving that. I don't know exactly where, but I do know I'm going to be moving it. Either that or I'm going to try to figure something out. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's just take a walk over here real quick, because this will give us a nice little view of the map, and we can see where stuff is. And it'll kind of give us a little bit of a clue on where we should build. Because I would like to have, like, the reason why I loved World 1 so much was you had the ability to go out and go around different areas, go around different stuff, and you never really went through the same place twice. It was really, really spread out. And I've been thinking about that. You know, I've been thinking about how we're going to do. And I want to keep this map for sure. The yard is perfect. But I don't know. I really can't figure it out, because here's the we're coming up to, this is the quarry. We're coming up to quarry right now. Yeah, see, the quarry is up here. And I mean, it's quite bumpy through here. Alright, here we go. So all this is at a giant angle, right? Now, here's why I was debating on going back to World 1. There's several different things and starting a World 1 save up in. And that was the new logs. There's a new log type in there called large logs, which that's nice. There's a few other things, but the main thing is it's the freedom of the other map. The other map is a lot, it moves, it flows. So the only problem is there's like 2 or 3 flat spots through there, and they're like this. So that's the reason why I keep saying, like, I would go back to map 1. It fits definitely with all the other stuff, but where timber is, to me, I mean, look at this. You think it looks flat from down there, and then you get over here. Like that's outrageous. But see, World 1, I don't know, man. You know what? Let's go check out World 1. I've been thinking about doing it for a while and starting up a save 4. Starting a game. Save 4. Come on. Go. Alright. Okay, bite me. I don't do. Okay, vehicles by you. So of course this area right here is pretty damn good, right? It's pretty flat. Once you get over this black part, it does start to dip all the way through here. So you got to work a little bit with the gaps. It's not bad. Really not bad. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit through the way that I set it up though. So I usually avoid coming over this way because as you can see, it is quite straight, but you can see the amount of grade that you come through. I usually build most of my yards up top on this valley. That's because that valley and this right here that we're coming up to are level. The only thing I don't really like about the whole aspect of lumber on this map, and it really gets annoying, and that is where you have to build from, right? On the other one, the routes are really nice and smooth on World 2. It's easy to do, right? So we're here at the cutoff point. So lumber's all the way over where that blue diamond is, right? It's all the way over there. And then you have to go down this giant behemoth of a drop. And the trains that I run, this would be better for. The only problem is getting the angle of the drop. That's going to be the problem. Now, of course, I've learned a few tweaks here and there, but the thing is let's get down here and you actually see how far of a drop this is. All right. So, by the way, if you are trying to go down on your own, left side is your main. As you can see, it does go down here. You don't get less than a 3% on. This actually goes really. But right here, yeah, right here goes to 6. Right there where that wood is, where my cursor is. This actually goes to a 6 right about here. Because it dips down, it dips back up and dips down again. The way that the track sits. Now, I could run 2 ways through here. I could run bridges on a downhill slope going through here. Right? That is possible. I mean, I've seen people do it before. I would like not to. I'd like to be able to just run it how I usually do. But the newer stuff, hey, what's up, Tyler? I would like to run. What is it? I'd like to run these, because having this sitting over this bridge, it's a little bit nicer, but the terrain is just a tad bit off, because you really can't get a good angle. Just keep that there. So you really can't get a good angle, a real nice smooth curve, because right here you have this giant hill, and if you're running a giant train like I am, that right there is a problem. Like last time, what was it? Just to get up this hill with no bridges, no nothing, just straight up using coming up here using the right side, which is the lowest side. Just doing that alone, it took on 20 car train, fully loaded with lumber, double stacked with using the TTX well car. So that's 3 stacks of lumber, double high. It took me 4 locomotives in the front, 2 in the center, and I had 1 GP38 in the back. It was disgusting. So I want to do something else, but the thing is, to get the angle I need, I wouldn't be able to stop my bridge until I'm over the other side of that mountain. The bridge kind of takes forever to get down. And I don't want to leave it with just the bridge. The bridge just doesn't look good. Now that's the big thing. The bridge doesn't look good. I mean, that's why I don't know. I'm debating on coming back here to World 1. I do have stuff already hooked up on World 1, but World 2, it just fits. I mean, let's go to my World 2. Go to the World 2 save. Oh. Yeah, World 2 fits everything. It's nice. I just wish there was a little bit smoother of a spot where we could build a refinery. I mean, there's one spot, but it's a smaller refinery area. That's the whole thing. You know, there's that bit of an issue, right? I mean, we've got this area right here, but it's all at a, this is all graded. You guys can see right there. It was to the point where I had to put bridges coming through. This area, it's flat, but I don't have enough room because it's just not long enough. I mean, I could get extreme angles on it. We could do that. But, it's not going to look anything like this. This is somewhat what I was wanting oil to look like. So you would have your refinery right here in between these 2 tracks. Right? Of course, this is, you know, a little bit smaller than what I was talking about, but you would split these 2 tracks apart. You'd have your refinery in the middle with all your storages. Then on the side, you have your empty storage, you have your empty stuff, and then make it look a little bit easier. It'll make it look a little bit nicer. I don't care about confusing. That's the big thing. Using it, by all means, let it be, because my OCD, I won't get lost. At least I won't forget a switch or 2, like I did the other day. I don't know. I mean, you know, I've never thought about it. What about a floating refinery? And just build everything off of a bridge. Here's the angle that I was having an issue with yesterday. So, coming through here just in a yard aspect, right? This would be a fine grade for a yard. But if you're trying to do a refinery and you have to get everything to the point storage, so you can see here, you can see the grate, you see the grate, right? But if you come down to the end here, you don't see one. The angles get really, really out there right at that. So what about if we put the refinery? What about over here? I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Let's see. Will it work? Let's put. This is going to be what we need. Well, that too. So, other than this giant gap through, oh no, what about over here? Over here? See, World 2, it's challenging in the aspect of it's not exactly as straight as World 1 is. See right there, over the hold on, some. I would want here. Looks like this would be possible to put it over here. You can see how the grate's getting there. And I like the grates to be out. I like everything. We're gonna leave that there for right now, so I get a little point of where we can go to. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna get it. Because I would like to come in a multi-directional sense. Over there, I mean, we do have the track leading in from over there, and then we got track that would work. That would give us an in and out where, you know, somebody doesn't have to back up, pull forward, 1,000 different times just to get out of one yard. And it would give us the length that we could have. You could have giant oil refineries really don't take much in the game of running space because they're one object. You know, they do one thing, they're one object, they're stationary. So you can have a pretty good size, you know, diesel plant. I think that's what we... It's going to be hard to get the angle through here. But from the other side, we should be able to. You know what? I'm going to go back, spawn in another truck. Cars, trucks. Spawn in another truck. Oh. Just going to get this guy down here so we can start figuring out the track layout for it. Yeah, see, I wish this was just not, I mean, if it wasn't there, it'd be perfect. Or, I mean, giant, gargantuan object. Yeah, you can see right here, here's where the hill starts. You can see all this is on a grade. I mean, I would say this is probably I would say probably around a 1% grade. Let's just put this here. Okay, 0.5. Our average would be a 0.5, but it would have to be skinny. That's the thing. It would have to be. That's why I'm debating on using the H bridge. Because if we can build, let's say, up to about right here. Just gonna put this in for a marker. This is why I love this bridge for. A lot of my old yards, before we had a lot of the stuff, a lot of my old yards would be built completely on one giant long H bridge and would have bridges splicing off for the different sidings. But as you can see, I mean, it works. It'd be a little bit off, but you can get it to work. I mean, it would fit, it would somewhat match. I'm gonna need a lot more lumber. Oh yeah. Just thinking about it, because for each for each refinery, right, for each one of these, I usually do 4 crude storage, 2 on each side. And then I usually do 5 on the other side. So I do 5 on the left side of where this is, and I do 4 on this side. And I usually have like 5 of them. But is it going to be aesthetically pleasing? That's what I'm trying to find. That aesthetically pleasing, good comfort zone. Now, the only place I know that I can do it that has that aesthetically pleasing is in my mega yard down at the bottom of the map. The only problem is that is a consistent that is a consistent grade right here. Basically, right about here starts the grade. And it kind of goes down this area like this. So, this area, I don't know. I don't think it's large enough. We'll grab the truck and double check. I don't think it is large enough. I mean, we can check, but trying to find a place to build big on this map is hard. But it's worth it, because when you do find a place, it all fits together. Because, you know, I do love flat, you know, flat open maps, but when you have this giant flat area, it gets rid of all the that I don't know what you would call it, all that oomph that you get used in it, you know? Gets rid of the appeal having a nice beautiful yard if it's just all flat. Because right now we don't have many buildings in the game, so you really can't work with it. You know, you can't build an active giant area with buildings and all this other stuff. Like, one of my ideas for World 1 is on the city map, right, move a couple of the tanks literally with the crane, put them into like a storage area where the tanks would be there, and it would look like an active, you know, active army base, stuff like that. I mean, I've had it in the past. It works great when you do it right. But, here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God, I gotta go over the tracks here. There we go. Now I can get on here. See, so the area on the left is flat. Here's where the grade really begins. You see 0.3. As we go farther in, it'll start going up. At 0.4. By the time you get to over here, you're at, I think, 0.5? 0.5. But the farther you go over... I went down the wrong one. Shit. I really do not like driving trucks on this game. But here's where I was planning on putting the oil refinery. But... problem I'm having right now, 1.4, 1. This is all a downgrade, and it just wouldn't fit. And even if we did get it to fit, the problem would then be, you know, those tankers that are fully loaded, they would just roll right down. That's the problem we were having yesterday with these bulkheads when they loaded up, it back down. Which, by the way, they, you know, I did talk to Joe about it, and bulkheads are going to be getting done. Let's just see right here how much space we actually have. That's going to be the big custom rails. We're going to put money in here. Get some rails. Auto level. This way we get a nice, good clue. Okay, there we go. See, a 0.02 ain't bad. The only problem is we're running into this town. So let's go here. The main oil refinery would be right about here. So let's go out another 2 sections of track, and we'll see. Go. I mean, you see, it's a downgrade all the way. It's 0.1, but this ain't bad. But the whole thing is that town's there. If that town wasn't there, that would be perfect. That would be a perfect spot. But here's the thing, and this is what I don't think a lot of people do. For me, I do it. What I do is I build out this way too. So this way I can kind of get a little bit of a clue of where all the hills. It's a good way to figure stuff out. Like, as you can see here, we're at a 1.4% grade, which if you're just looking at this, you see level, right? But once you come over here and you see that 1.4%, it's like, oosh. Yeah, should I? If we did, pretty for sure all the way over here, it's not going to be flat. The only other place that we could put the oil refinery is all the way over at. I mean, we could put it here. I mean, this has more than enough space. Should we put the oil refinery next to heavy goods? I mean, that would make that would. It's a giant open. It's flat where you can get your cars in. It's got a giant area through it. Got the hills. We've got all the stuff. The only thing is, do we have enough space over here? Because as you can see, it actually bends down right here. 2.1. I actually built kind of right on the curve. This dips down over here, so you have to have a what I like to call is the fatter yard. So instead of being tall, you have to go wide. Would this work? Would this work? It would work. How much would I change? Let's see here. Here. I'm gonna build this guy over 2 and then 5, 7. Go out. Oh no, I didn't start the corner. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to scout. What? No. I have to rebuild that out straight. So there is I'm gonna get this corner in here before oh, of course that's a great corner, so you'll never really get. Okay, I use the brown one. I like using the black ones. They just fit much better. Okay, so here. I've that there. We're gonna track. Hopefully it. This is the only point where I will use multiple sections of something. Okay, so we need 6, 5. Oh, that still straightens out. It's not exactly the corner that I. No, I don't want. Oh, come on! I clicked at the wrong time. I didn't even pay attention to what. Five. There we go. Now that's a little bit better. Now that we got full line coming through, start figuring out what we're gonna do. Because I have two straight pieces of bridge over there. I think that's what, because we'll probably split it off from a right or something of that sort. Got here. We have. I don't believe. Well, you know what? I can. That's. I know this is. But. Give it a chance. Okay. Then what I am going to do. That's. Oh. I'm going to turn this into a reverser tree. I'm going to see how big the hill is here. Shouldn't be that bad until we get to it. Oh, that's. I have to bridge this. But if I bridge through this, give me a little bit more space. You can see right there that little hump. So put the tractor right there. Should give me flat surface. No. Now, do I want a little bit? I want to fill here. I mean, moving all this stuff, I don't want to just half-ass. Right about this would actually work. I mean, if we could, we wanted to, could wrap around here with and go to right here. Now we go to about right here. You know what? Why don't we do that? Because this way it'll give us more. More but less. There we go. Only problem about doing parallel track on here is the problem of that's where we're end it. Just putting this here as a guideline. Since this is going to be completely even, we don't have to do the auto level track. That's what I love about this. If you're doing just a straight and easy bridge, you know, auto level, it kind of gets on your nerves like that. Well, you don't have to use it on some of the bridge. A certain thing about it. Literally, you don't have to use it. Like right here, we'll use it as soon as we get off of this hill. Go. Turn it off. This is exactly. No. Right there. I'll check that. Angles seem about right. Okay, sweet. So it's just this last one we need to do. Oh. Oh, we need to stop here. Now this should fit a decent amount of cards. Enough to the point where we do quite good with oil. Sure. Okay, so this also gives us a little bit easier of an access area. Definitely from. So what? I wish you could do. I wish these would actually show the blueprint when you actually click to place the object, because it would make it a lot easier. Auto level. Okay, right here I went off to the left. Straight through. Oh, all right. This is gonna be our guideline here. So let's do switch. This guy. It's gonna be the outer area. Probably be my ink. I have to go a little bit further back, or I have to bring that farther out. I'm probably gonna bring it farther. All right. That should work. Yep, that should work fine. I'm using 1% because 1% for your majority of your stuff, that's going to be the angle. Because anything more than one, it's kind of a little bit more difficult. Problems, but other than that, no, it should be quite good. Okay, so I need to move this guy up just a little bit more. Right here. Should have almost a perfect 1%. Yep. That works. Pre-laid tray. This. I want to get all the stuff right through. No, it doesn't. I could do different ways, different stuff, pre-plan, pre-build, pre-do all that stuff. But the way I'm looking at it is this: is right through here, going to be our outer bit, right? I always build somewhat of an outer skeleton for everything that I do. That outer skeleton, that will best if I do 0.8. 0.8 should put me directly here. Okay. I'm going to end that right there. This. No. 2. There. Perfect. Oh no, not that side. I forgot. When you're building corners and you're working on a straightaway, if your straightaway is not done all the way, um, have something built right. Can't get some. Oh, much smoother. Okay, so that is going to be. It's probably going to be. Oh, it's going to be hard to work with, but yeah, we got it. We got it. Hopefully. Let's see here. What do we got? That's the thing. What do this is much more compact than what I'm used to. Well, first things first, I can't do anything after. Okay. We're gonna sell what we got. Our stuff back. No. I. We're gonna have to make a few trips. Oh yeah. Definitely. That's the only thing about large refining materials and stuff like that. It sells pretty easy. Works pretty good. You don't need to run as many trips. $65. Here. Here. I think I should be enough to fit. I think I might be a car short. Sure. Set. That one's set back there. It's a set. This. I believe I just need to switch. I might have to overload. Hoping I don't. Might have to. I mean, if I got plenty of cars, but I have too much stuff up here. I think I'm gonna get rid of the GP30. I'll open up my. So we got to bring the other cars up. A bunch of cars down below. I need to. I might have to run more than. See, I didn't set up my other yards on World 1. They're giant. You can fit a consist of 80, 90 cars in them. But this one you can't. I based it more off shunting. So basing it more off shunting is the common error. What's that happy numbers? I hate having to couple desync the locomotives, uncouple, then reload, then couple, and constantly redo the master system. That's one thing that I get on my nerves. I don't know. We'll see what we can fit. I'm gonna try to keep them off the TTX though. I'm gonna try to leave them just on. Oh, the power ratio. I know I don't have any problem bringing heavy lows up here, but no, there's. All right. Yeah. Now, hopefully I can do this right. Usually I mess up some way or another. Let's see here. Let's see here. What? I always have a problem getting the Oh yeah, we're gonna need more cars. We're gonna be bringing way more than what I was expecting. Hopefully I did my math right. I should just need 6 cars. 5 units, 6 cars total. We gotta bring this up. We gotta go get some stuff for the oil refinery. Because I was an idiot yesterday. I was so tired. I built a small refinery, and I realized, oh wait, I have large diesels. I need more diesel quicker. That is the that big dilemma theory. Is trying to set up your map for what you're running. I mean, like most people, I know most people are running Steam. It's like, man, I don't like Steam. I just don't. Just, I guess you could say my preference. I prefer modern. And, the 2 Steam locomotives that I do like are the Challenger and the Big Boy. You have the Big Boy in here, but it's a placeholder, right? Plus, if I ran the Big Boy, I would need to do smoother corners, smoother transitions, that, and also I don't know if it could pull some of the loads that I pull. Like that's something that I need to see if it, because some of the stuff takes what 6 about 6 to 8 SD40s. I don't know if the Big Boy would. Yeah, it would be a nice thing to see if it will. Last 2 cars, I got 30 left. Alright. Oh, it's 2 cars short. Alright, we're gonna overload this by a large amount. Okay, so this last one fronts. Oh, it's gonna be tippy-turny the whole way there. I'm gonna have to cautious as shit. Ooh! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it. It'll be worth it. one is just a little bit too high. When you see the cargo actually moving left to right, you know it's a little too high. Alright, we're just gonna head off. No, get up to that. Come on. Alright, should be good for traction. The only thing I'm worried about is going around those corners going into the yard. That's going to be the only thing I'm going to actually be worried about. Just bringing up all those. You know what? Before I do anything, save. Massively overloaded on the last couple wagons. No. And we're good to roll. Massively overloaded. Yeah, we'll find a way. We will find a... No. I think that should be good enough to at least get us up to the point of trade. I want to be back here so I can see what definitely on this corner. This is going to be the determining corner because this is about what the average is. So we should gonna happen. Figure out if I have to go slow, out it faster. Alright, we're gonna add a little power in. I think we're at our limit. I think we are. This one didn't have any issues. It's when you get that next one in. I think 20 is going to be. But a few trips like this, we should be back up to normal. What I do want to do is when we get up here, I want to pick up the flat cars that are up here. I've already got them on a sighting. We just have to back up and grab them. It's down with us. Or actually, no, I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. I bring those down. Dilemma, because this is just 4 locomotives. If I bring... I would like to leave... I would like to not have this be massive coming down, because then we have to stop, decouple stuff, then have to flip 30s. And sitting at the start right now, I've got 4 locomotives, so I can put those together. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, is just bring down separate one. Yeah. As you can see, all the cars we have down here, these are all bulkheads. All the flat cars are... I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Get it out and go, right? sucks. Yeah, we're going slow, but I mean, loading it. Maybe I should have just took the time to load cars. That's what it comes. Should I have to? Because right now we're running on our own, right? There's nobody in our game. It's just us. And usually this is because usually the longer stuff I run myself. Because I don't want to sit here for 4 hours running the same exact line, the exact same stuff. You know, it just doesn't make sense to do it, right? Like, yeah, it gets to the point of where it's track of time. Next thing you know, it's like 4 hours down the line, and you're like, oh, I this. But when I have an objective, like the refinery, I've got to build a better refinery, right? When I get that objective, I just want to get as much in as possible. We have the heavy goods ready. They're right there, so we don't have to even grab heavy goods. We just have to get timber. That's it. That's it. Right now, we just have to get... And if we get that, fine. Well, hopefully. You never know. Huh. Oh, yeah. Rest of the way. Might be a slow trip. Doing the count. I think we might pull something off. I think we might pull this off in like 2 trips, but it's out. By the way, I did double check. If you notice, there's a little bit of a jump in the frames. That is not the game. Down to me running so much stuff in the background. And you can see right there, I mean, I've got the crude storage, right? I've got the crude storage done. I just need to come up with a way to get around. Because the track ends there, and I would like to have a point where I can get, a ton of cars in there. But that not like work with me. So what I might do is where we have the logs, timber being stored down at the yard, I might have that also being for that way, and then build this and connect it in, make it something that... Oh shit. So yeah, better have flipped all that. Across here. on. I was doing so much switching yesterday, I can't remember which. What I'm hoping is all of this will give me stuff I need for timber. That's going to be the all-time outcome. Now, the one thing with using timber for everything is you always have to have enough logs to reimburse your timber. So if we accidentally use all the timber, I don't want to go back to standard goods and go back up and have to restart, because standard goods, you don't get nothing. But in logs, you get everything. Logs give you 75%. Standard goods only give you 20 on production level. I mean, all in all, it's nice. Oh. Red. Red. I had to get rid of some notifications, man. Discord is... I don't know why. People seem to be notification happy nowadays. Like, oh, we'll notify you when we come out with something new. Like, okay. I'm thinking something new for the game. Nah, it's just... Oh, no. Happy Halloween. Or, no, we're coming out with the soundtrack. It's like, okay, I don't care. Cool, you have a soundtrack, just put it on your list, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't. Which I don't think I've ever actually bought, like... The only time I've actually got soundtracks on the Steam was when it came with the game. Now, like, I mean, seriously. I don't know why some people go, like, apeshit about it. It's like, soundtrack. I can understand for some, though. Some of the soundtrack, they are nice. Let's see here. Do you imagine GTA 5 soundtrack when, like, something like 100 plus songs? Okay. Here. So we're just gonna leave this alone. I'm not gonna touch this right now, just in case we do start producing. I have one tanker car down there, and should just. But for right now, I still can use. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of here, because I have TTX well cars on me, right? So I have to figure this out here. I have enough state. Yeah, if I leave the other train down there, I can mount, because the... Oh, if I do it quick enough, it should be able. By 1, 2. Give me a time. Couple. Forward. Shove these into this. No. Reverse. No. Ace. No, break on. We're good. Oh, okay. The only thing is getting all these L cars, man. A little bit of a go. Go. One. Done. Now, the reason why I did that is we're going to be bringing back all the bulkheads. Back with more Northern Burlington, right? So I don't want to keep those TTX on me. Because the TTX will just get in the way for this line. And when I go to sell all this stuff, right? It will give us a little bit of a hassle. Just the amount of space that we have to work with down there. I really need to rebuild lumber. I really need to redo it. I think that's going to be what we're going to have to do when we get down there is build lumber. Sell this off, see what we got. If we got 100, it should be good. We should come back with 150. We should jump back with 150 logs. That would bring us 300 timber. So 2 trips should get us 300 timber. Or no, 3 trips should get us 325 timber. Yeah, 3 trips. But I want to redo this yard down here. Because I set up timber just quickly. I threw a couple sidings in there and I was like, I'm done. Good. I got impatient again. And that's the problem. I got impatient. And when you get impatient, shit does not go. Now, I should be on a straight path just to go right through the yard, directly over to timber. I want to get this sold before anything else. Before you start working on any of the yards, I want to get this sold. That way we have it there. So if something ever, we do need something, we can just pop in a forklift and up on down. That would be the best one. Let's. Okay, so with this, this game, it's really hard to build a nice yard because you have so many different obstacles you have to get around. Aspect of, see, terrain for 2 mountains. See, like I really do wish, like right here, if this was a little bit flatter, this would have made a perfect area for a yard because you could do 3 tracks through here, right? If this was just a little bit straighter on the side, a little bit flatter, you do a 3 yard, and then you could have the other part of the yard coming around the other side of this mountain. You can make it look epic. I mean, you can make this thing look epic as shit. It's so good, but then you get the raid, and you get that hump. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, terraforming's not going to be in the game. That nope, it's there, but the maps will have their own stuff. There will be a one for larger maps. I know we are talking about adding in a concrete slab that's scalable, where you can scale it to what you want. So for people like me, that if you love building straight, narrow, dead 0% great yard, that right there, that's what it's going to be for. Hint, future spoiler. Should have said that in the first place. But, when it comes down to it, this game really does have its own aspect to its own stuff. Like, yeah, you have other games like River Line, you have other games, that sort of kind of represent some of this game. The four pillars that every game is made from, most are different. Other than your war games. War games are all the same. But games like this, the four pillars that you're building the game off of, they vary. It's like only one pillar has Railroads Online and us as the same game, and that is the fact is you drive trains in first person. That's the only that's the only thing that we have in common with Railroads Online. Everything else is directly opposite. Railroads Online thought about, we want flatter areas. They want to be able to cut down trees. It's like, I don't want to cut down trees. Like, do you know how long that took me on Railroads Online? Just like me and two other people cutting down an entire forest to build one yard. Like, they should have made it a little bit easier. They should have done stuff differently. Oh man, I mean, you guys have probably heard my rants from other times. I mean, come on, man. They just some people just don't understand. I don't think they understand much. I really don't. It's like, you need to listen to your community. Shut the fuck up. Day one. That is the thing. Here we are going to go down to 13 because it's been. I'm not for sure what it's going to do with those giant ones down there, but we'll find out. It's this bend right here. This is way more than what I should have. I should have went out another bit and then came in. But I wanted to match. Wanted it to match. That was fun. Which, yeah, does, but it does. No. Yeah, I think oil at heavy goods is going to be. That's going to be a mission to get. That's probably going to be my largest yard I've ever. That'll probably be the largest yard I've probably ever built. That right there. That is going to be a painful part. Ooh, is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Yes, it did. Sweet. But yeah, here's the reason why I love building track like this. And that is, when we go to sell this, right? I said we were going to start working on lumberyard. Start fixing that up, get better. But when we go to fix lumberyard, I no longer have to be on the train. I can literally just let the train cruise down at this speed and be like, oh, I'm done. Literally, it cruise right to the yard. I don't have to do a damn thing. I just hit the brakes. Thanks to the remote. Okay. Good to speed up. Speed up 5. Yeah, see, I would like this yard to be about right here. I would like to cut it off right about here and go around. That is one thing I like. We can get this yard to cut off right. You come out left side of this part of this cell area. Huh. Oh, maybe we could. The whole thing is just getting the longer trains through here. Because the way we have it right now, it's not going to work. Longer trains are not going. I mean, 20-car train might be able to, with no issue, but anything like that'd be. See, because I mean, you can see from there, you know, uphill, downhill, uphill. There's really no place to put a switch in. How many do I have in now? Nine. Cut off the gas. Hundred. Good. All right. Send this guy. Oh. Look. Speed. I'm glad I decided to just do that. I mean, it might took a tad bit long. It's what, a minute or two, but it saved just getting all those cars loaded up. It's not a quick job getting all those cars loaded up. It takes forever. Should get out of our way. Good. Five. There we go. All right. Let's see here. So, music a little bit. Oh. Yeah. So I would like to cut off right here and come out and go here. That is one thing I would like to do. See, we really can't fit much through here. Oh. And then I'm drop down to 10. Cut off. And come to a stop. Saves us from walking back. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Dude. Looks like there is a cutoff. Not exactly straight though. What about if I just went straight out this? Just go straight out this way. See what it looks like. If we can get this good, then we can get it good. Looks like it might be a little bit better coming. Right next. Stop it right here. Okay, so we're gonna down. I want to put it in here. Okay. There. Sure, auto levels on. No. There. Main thing with this, and the reason why I'm doing it this way, is I want to get this parallel. Right? Because no matter where we build off from, it's not parallel. Problem. Nope. Okay. Can I just connect it here? Come out. Oh. So I'm a little bit off of that. A little bit angry. But now here's the thing. I did not plan on coming on this side of the sign. I thought we'd actually be farther up. So let's see what we can do, because maybe building right here we can connect into the yard. Down. Back and have to touch. That would be nice. That would. Yeah, see, I wish you could have a little bit longer sections. I think he said each one of these sections. So, I've already got a straight line over. I built track to there. Right. Okay, so I can go a little shallow. We're gonna go 0.25, 5, 6. 5.5 out. Should put mental here. this piece of track. Okay, so this turned out a little bit nicer than what... Oh. This turned out a little bit nicer than what I okay, there's that. One here. There we go. We have a straight through and through. Good. And that works. That works. Alright, let's update this track. Okay, let's get back to this guy. Find out if we did good. I am going to leave this track here. I'm going to get rid of the corner, but I'm going to leave the track itself. Okay, there we go. Good. I do believe we can fit more immense trains through here, which good. And we should no longer have an issue with it. Okay, no. 18 fits through here. Okay, yeah, here's all the stuff we gotta get coupled up here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna put this guy over here to these cars. Come up and do it. That's here. So this guy's exciting. Go grab the TTX and get those loaded up. That's gonna be a painful. No. It's now up and all right. Forward. All right. I'm gonna have to flip there it is a little bit, but it should work. Okay. First, give us a good amount of speed. Guess I shouldn't have to come back. Okay, we're gonna kick you up to 20. Oh, man, my neck is stiff today. Oh, oh. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Alright, just so this way I can get it right. 30, flip 30, 4. Okay. I'm going to connect up to these guys first, and then back up, connect to the other guys. Grab the other 2 locomotives. Grab the cars that are on the other side. Oh. Those cars. We might grab more TT. Oh. Make sure I have that guy in. Oh. Where did I put the brake? Side. Hopefully I put the brake. Here. How many Brake on? Yep, just go. Okay, so time to play. I don't know. What would you call it? Train shuffle? Yeah. That's a version of it. Hey. Rolling up here. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's good to know. I was wondering if the new logs were going to be on this one map or both. Just told me both. Good. We're good. Alright. Forward. That moment. I wish I would have planned this out better. Needed somewhere to put empties yesterday that I remember on. That worked. Now. Alright. Here. Down. Come up here, grab these guys. There we go. All right. Here. No. That one. I don't believe it. Oh, no, I think I did. All of them are coupled. Good. No. Backwards. And which one's on? Oh, I got at least one. Last one. Okay, we're good. Out of the way. Oh, I hope I'm not this one up. Oh, probably. There. No. Decouple. 8, 7. Like I said, it's like wouldn't be Jenga. What would it be? What would this be? I have no clue. Hey. Are clear. Stop. On you and on you. Word. No. Stop. I'm just hoping I can back this guy up. That's the big. Can I back this? Probably should. Should be able. I don't know why I shouldn't. Here. How many cars are moving now? Okay, so someone's not asleep down at the yard. We do not have no cars on. I think I just might have had a derail back. I don't see anything wrong. I'm just gonna go with it. There we go. Here. Ooh, that knocked me off at the right moment. No. Get these connected up. I'll have have our have our first double, first full setup dedicated. Okay. No. One. Set. Okay. One. Set. We are going to sit right here while this takes off. Make sure we got here. Let's go here. That. I'm gonna set this to 20. It's 10. We're gonna see how it turns out. I think at the end we might have had a derail because the switches weren't done yet. I got them switched, but I don't know if that affected. Sometimes the trains have so much power that you don't even know it derails. If you're in first person and you stay in the cab like most people, oh my god, you don't know. You'll just be driving down there, it's like, oh shit, I derailed. I don't see one so far. Let's see brakes. Check the last ones. Alrighty. Looks like we're good. Go. Now, it might be a waste of energy for this, but what we're going to be doing, we're not going to decouple anything off of here. We are just going to leave it at this length, and we're just going to keep running back and forth. That's going to probably be the best one that we could do, definitely for least timber. Now, I did not plan on two trains being active on the same line. So, that should be interesting. Because lumber is kind of screwy. Lumber's kind of screwy. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's possible. See that corner? That's a really sharp one. That's the reason why I prefer the TTX wall cars, because they're so low to the ground. It's so much stability with them. Like, yeah, you know, the timber should be on another car, but it fits the TTX wall car so well that it's worth it. Although I did find something out, based on what the game is rated. The stacks we were doing yesterday, we were overloading the cars. We did find that one out. Because surprisingly, each one of those stacks are 15 tons, each one of the timber, right? You wouldn't think that. They shouldn't be 15,000 pounds. They should be 1,500 pounds. Because timber does not weigh that much. Timber does not weigh much at all compared to some of the other goods. It's just the way they have it. The way Joe put it in. But it does kind of... It does get on my nerves because you can't run realistic weight if the weight of timber is 15 tons. That's 15,000 timber. And that just doesn't make sense because when you set up, fuck dude, you can lift, forklift lifts those pallets of timber. It doesn't, and that I think is what a capacity of like 2,000 to 3,000 pounds, depending on which one, depending on different models and shit. My computer is not liking this game today. Yeah. Really not liking this game today. Doesn't like it, doesn't like it. Alright. Let's see here. Cut you off. We're going through lower receipt. Got the brakes on 10. Cut that down. Yard speed 5. Cut that to 10 and 10. That should give us brakes. Now, should be good to power 3. Oh yeah, did I update? No. Yeah, see now any length of train we can just automatically get through. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who, what, or where. You can automatically do it. Oh shit. I went the wrong way. Oh, I'm dumb. We gotta go through that way to load. We got a long enough train, it might be possible. Because usually the speeds are a problem coming this way. That's the reason why every time if you notice me loading, I'm going from the west side of the map to the east, not the east to the west. And that's because the way the hill is. But we might have enough cars right now where it will give us enough pressure do it. Hopefully. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, so I should have 2 switches. We're gonna load this up, and then we're gonna bring up bulkheads first. Because bulkheads, we can just shunt them in place, get those ready to roll to load. We might have to go get, we might have to go grab like. I know I got heavy goods ready, right? So whatever we don't have from This line we might have to go to heavy good. But I really don't have that area set up. I got it where you can fit like 6 cars in there. Oh, we're good. Make sure that on. There we go. We should just be able to take off now. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this one on this line on the right. And we're just going to grab all of those bulkheads and bring them up. Then what we'll do is most likely, yeah, we're going to get rid of the GP38s. That should put me back up to a good money aspect. We're gonna get rid of those GP38s. It's not worth having them. Those GP38s. I mean, it depends. The GP38s, they pull a decent amount, right? But in the long run, if I want, I mean, the GP38 and the SD40s are so much different. Like power to weight, size. The SD40s work perfect for the type of map I build. The SD70s, really not. SD70s really aren't that much of a bonus. You know, if the SD70s, you know, had a different livery to them, I would probably use them. But I don't know. To me, it's just not worth it. Okay. Down. Oh, we got it right on the dot. Good. Here, apply the brakes. Okay. No. Now, it might be weird, you know, I have the brakes on 18, but it will make sure that over here, there is a downhill right here. It just doesn't look like it, but there is. I mean, too much strength. Definitely when you get over a certain amount of weight. 100 units of timber, that will do it. You know what we're probably going to have to do is drop off the timber first, go back, get the heavy goods, then go back to logs again. I don't know. I don't want to use heavy goods, man. I'm just thinking about it. Like, I'm only going to get out of this 100, I'm only going to get 150. So it's coming down to the point, do I want it to take time? You know, as the stream's going to be ending here in a minute, here in a little bit, right? So do I want to give it time or do I not? I don't know. Man, we'll see. See how it goes. I don't know. We'll see what 100 timber actually look like on the strain, because I might be underestimating it. I know I'm gonna probably each one gets 75%. So if I have 150, it's what, 75 logs? Maybe? Not for sure. I don't know. We'll find out. Putting that's 90%. That's 90% of other games. This game, it really doesn't take long to load. But when doing stuff like me, where it's you know, long trains, yeah, loading becomes more of a thing. Like I should have kept the time. I should have done it like I usually do. Usually, what I do is I'll take like 20 log, or I'll take 10 log cars, 10 TTX. I'll load one, and that's usually how it goes. Hold on, what does that say? Yeah, they're sick. Back to back. Not true. Early. I have. Or. Together. Right. No. Yeah. I had to stop that one before it started. Once again, man, pay attention to the tutorials. Second. Setting. Units. How do you spell? Um. Oh, don't open the internet. Don't open. Damn it. There we go. That should hopefully get him on the right track. No. Hey, come on. Really? Can't have him back to back? Uh-huh. Yeah. You gotta love when people think they know it all. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. This game, it has it. You're welcome. It's not even on the stream. Why have I? I must. Yeah. Damn it. Say you're welcome here in a minute. But this. I wonder what this is going to be. 100 units. Because the next time coming around, if I am correct, I should have around 200 units. Or no, I should have at least 150 units come through. Figure out if we have to do 4 at a time, 8 at a time. Ooh. Should. See, technically, right there is actually the weight limit. It's like, I think I'm like 3 too much for the thing is, if you can fit it, you can fit it. That's the whole point. I'll do this one as I just fucked up more. There we go. That one. Okay, so that one was the script one. I'm so used to clicking 4 times. Because 4, it just, I don't know, there's something about it. Perfectly stable for me. Now, if I'm right, I should have to stop. That's why I want to bring all the bulkheads up first, is because this is going to actually be more than 100 long. So basically, the last 4 cars I'm not going to be able to unload. Unless I have stuff up, or... No, we brought those down. I don't know, we'll have to go check. I don't know. We're gonna have to shunt it. No, completely empty. That ain't bad for 100 goods. Alright. Well, in that case, you know what? Guys, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. I'm gonna jump into a voice chat. This guy. And see what we can do. But anyways, I will be streaming tomorrow once again around the same time. So talk to you later.